The King Tiger was a German heavy tank of the Second World War. The final official German designation was Panzerkampfwagen Tiger B. It was also known informally as the Tiger II Königstiger. Contemporaneous Allied soldiers often called it the King Tiger or Royal Tiger. The Tiger II was the successor to the Tiger I, combining the latter's thick armor with the armor sloping used on the Panther medium tank. It was the costliest German tank to produce at the time. The tank weighed almost 70 tons and was protected by 3.9 to 7.3 inch of armor to the front. It was armed with the long-barreled 8.8 cm KWk-43 anti-tank cannon. The chassis was also the basis for the Jagdtiger turretless Jagdpanzer anti-tank vehicle. The King Tiger was issued to heavy tank battalions of the Army and the Waffen-SS. It was first used in combat by 503rd Heavy Panzer Battalion during the Allied invasion of Normandy on July 11, 1944. On the Eastern Front, the first unit to be outfitted with the Tiger II was the 501st Heavy Panzer Battalion. Due to heavy Allied bombing, only 492 were produced. The first combat use of the Tiger II was by the 1st Company of the 503rd Heavy Panzer Battalion during the Battle of Normandy, opposing the Canadian offensive Operation Atlantic between Troarn and Demouville on July 18, 1944. Because these German tanks suffered ammunition explosions which caused many crew fatalities, main gun rounds were no longer allowed to be stowed within the turret, reducing capacity to 68. Up to 14 Tiger IIs of the 501st were destroyed or captured in the area between the 11th and the 14th of August to ambushes and flank attacks by both Soviet T-34-85 and IS-2 tanks, and ISU-122 assault guns in inconvenient sandy terrain. The capture of 3 operational Tiger IIs allowed the Soviets to conduct tests at Kubinka and to evaluate its strengths and weaknesses. On October 15, 1944, Tiger IIs of 503rd Heavy Panzer Battalion played a crucial role during Operation Panzerfaust, supporting Otto Skorzeny's troops in taking the Hungarian capital of Budapest, which ensured that the country remained with the Axis until the end of the war. The 503rd then took part in the Battle of Debrecen. The 503rd remained in the Hungarian theater of operations for 166 days, during which time it accounted for at least 121 Soviet tanks, 244 anti-tank guns and artillery pieces, 5 aircraft and a train. This was set against the loss of 25 Tiger IIs. 10 were knocked out by Soviet troops and burned out, 2 were sent back to Vienna for a factory overhaul, while 13 were blown up by their crews for various reasons, usually to prevent them from falling into enemy hands. The Tiger II was also used in significant numbers, distributed into 4 heavy panzer battalions, during the Ardennes Offensive, also known as the Battle of the Bulge of December 1944. At least 150 Tiger IIs were present, nearly a third of total production. Most were lost over the course of the offensive. Some Tiger IIs were also present during the Soviet Vistula Oder and East Prussian offensives in January 1945, as well as the German Lake Balaton Offensive in Hungary in March 1945, the Battle of the Silo Heights in April 1945, and the Battle of Berlin at the end of the war. The 103rd SS Heavy Panzer Battalion claimed approximately 500 kills in the period from January to April 1945 on the Eastern Front for the loss of 45 Tiger IIs, most of which were abandoned and destroyed by their own crews after mechanical breakdowns or for lack of fuel. The only working example is displayed at the Musée de Blains, Saumur, France. It has the production turret and is accessible to the public. This tank belonged to the 1st Company, 101st SS Heavy Panzer Battalion. It was believed to have been abandoned by its crew on August 23, 1944, due to engine problems at Bruhl-en-Vexin, near Mantes-la-Jolie. It was salvaged by the French Army in September 1944, and then stored in a factory in Sadr-e before being transferred to the museum in 1975. It was believed to have had turret number 123, but Colonel Michel Aubry, the founder of the museum, decided to put 233 on the turret in honor of the Tiger II that destroyed his Sherman tank at the end of the war. Unlike other captured German vehicles, this Tiger II was never used by the French Army.